Good morning, guys. I have a couple more questions that were asked in Sync Academy and emailed to me about the new pro feedback service that's coming this Wednesday, December 1st. So I want to make sure those of you that are interested in getting involved with this have as many of your questions to ask before the date drops, because once the first comes and I make this available to current Sync Edge and Sync Academy members, it's basically first come, first serve. The first 100 that decide to sign up with our monthly subscription package are going to be getting a massive discount and getting a bonus feedback, basically consultation package from me, where I will review one of your tracks and I will basically give you some wisdom and some guidance and hopefully a little bit of a pathway, a trajectory for how you should be steering yourself through the pro feedback service and deciding which pro you want to work with, and so that you can actually make your tracks much more licensable as you move forward with this service. Okay. First one, which I can't believe I never covered this in anything. Will the pros be able to license my music if they want to? So if you're not familiar, some of our pros are library owners. They've been in this business for over 10, 15 years. The answer to this question is yes. If you are submitting your music to one of our pros, and they happen to think that your music would be really great for their company, they are allowed to reach out to you and ask you about potentially licensing your music with them, or even working with them, more than just that one track. However, I need to make this very, very, very clear that this is primarily a feedback service. So what will not be allowed is members pitching to our pros and saying, please license my music, and sending them a message and trying to get them to actually license them. So if you're here for feedback, then you're welcome. And if you feel that it would be kind of cool as a sort of extra bonus, that maybe your tracks could be useful for them in their projects or their companies or their libraries, then that's great. That would be a kind of a cool bonus thing that happens within the service. But this is definitely not a opportunity platform. This is not a pitching platform. It's not really designed to be like that. And I definitely will not allow the pros to be sort of pitched and hounded. They're here only to give us feedback. Okay, so that's why I've contracted them. That's why I brought them on board. So I definitely want to respect their space, and I want you guys to help respect their space as well. That they don't need to be getting dozens and dozens of pitches on the platform. They just need to come in, listen to the music, review it, give you guys some helpful notes on it, and if they feel that your music is great for them, they will reach out to you and let you know, and they can maybe get you under contract. Okay. Secondly, can you choose which pro you want to work with? Yes. And it doesn't matter if you sign up for the one-time private feedback option or you sign up for our monthly subscription platform. Either way, you get to choose who reviews your music. So I'm not going to just assign you to somebody and hope that you like them. You get to actually peruse through their biography. You get to listen to their music. They have a little welcome video, a little introductory video that they posted on the platform. So you get to watch that. So you get to know a lot about who's going to be actually reviewing your music, because it's really important that you find credibility in the person that's going to give you some notes. So if I just assigned you to somebody, you might have a lot less credibility because you're thinking, I don't know if this is really the right person for me. I don't know if their experience feels legitimate enough for me. Or I kind of was looking more for somebody that was a library owner, or actually I'm looking for more of a composer that has experience regularly submitting to libraries and getting accepted. That's kind of the feedback and the perspective that I want. So each one of you are going to be in different places in your careers, and you're going to have different preferences for the type of ears you want to hear listening to your music. And you get to obviously choose that every single month. As I said before, if you want to build sort of an ongoing relationship with the pro that you selected, you can go back to them, every single month when you come back for your one track review. Or if you feel like I want to get multiple perspectives from different professionals on music that I'm making, you can switch every single month. It's totally up to you. It's totally your call. You get to sort of steer the ship in that direction. Another great question I got was, what genres are these pros producing? And are they all producers? Yes, every single one of these pros has produced for the TV film sync licensing business. Some of them these days are now more library owners than producers, but they certainly all have experience producing. That's what's really, really important about getting a professional to listen to your music. It's not just about getting, a music supervisor who, is pitching for the show and this and that. Sometimes you can get some great feedback from them, but I have found, especially in my career and as I've worked with a lot of producers, and especially all the things I've done with Sync My Music, if you haven't actually produced music yourself, you just have a limited vocabulary for how you can help other people get to high quality licensable music. So these pros were selected specifically because they have experience putting their fingers on MIDI keyboards and working in DAWs and getting their tracks licensed and getting their tracks out there distributed with usually TV film exclusive libraries. In fact, all of them I know they do have that. So it's a very particular skill set. There's a particular language. There's definitely a sort of wisdom that you gather by doing that. And the genres, it took me a long time to answer the question. The genres are all over. So I selected these pros because I wanted essentially every genre to be covered. So we do have producers that have done hip hop, rock, orchestral, tension, minimal, corporate, acoustic, trailer music, you name it. I think maybe we don't have anybody that's done too much country, but I believe even one of our producers has dabbled a little bit in it, but that might be one of the only styles that I think we haven't really quite covered yet. But I know that that's not a really popular one anyways. So no matter what genre that you produce, you can certainly go log in, find the pro that produces the music that you are producing. If that's one of those things where you decided, yes, I want to get feedback from somebody who sort of gets it. They understand the type of music that I'm trying to create here. Okay. And then last but not least, what kind of experience do these pros have? So as I said before, these professionals have an entire range of experiences in the sync licensing business. Some of them have actually been in this business longer than I have. So they've been there for 15 to 20 years, actually. So they've actually have more experience than I have. And as I said before, they have gone from sync licensing producers to library owners to even working with major streaming platforms, networks, that kind of thing. So they have experiences all over the place. I also have some pros that are strictly just composers. They are basically just working on composing and writing and uploading their music to exclusive TV film libraries. So sometimes that kind of perspective can be really, really valuable. Sometimes knowing what a library owner thinks about music is also very, very valuable. So I don't think one or the other is better. It just that they're just different. These are just different perspectives and different levels of experience in this business. But the one thing that ties them all together, the reason why I sort of picked them out and hand selected them, is they stand out with exceptional skills. Okay, so as I've been doing this for quite a few years now, teaching and being an educator and a mentor, I've noticed a few members that just sort of stand out. I kind of can see, and I think every single one of these pros, well, with the exception of maybe one or two of them, almost every single one of these were at one point a student of mine. And so they just sort of rose up, and I saw the talent, and I saw the hard work, and I saw the dedication. I saw something really, really special with what they were doing and what they were able to do with their music and with their careers. So I find that what you want to do, especially if you want to get to the top of your game, is you want to surround yourself and certainly start picking the brains of the people who are really kind of in the top 1% to 2% of the business. So I think that's what you're really getting with these pros, is you're basically going to be going into a hive mind of really well qualified ears and producing skills and just business knowledge and all that kind of stuff. And obviously, most importantly, knowing how to make music that's going to get placed in TV shows, movies, and commercials. So essentially, you're joining a platform where you're going to be surrounded by them. You're going to be completely influenced by their wisdom and what they're saying. And of course, I will be there all along. I will be doing my live monthly reviews. For the first 100 members, I'm going to give you that first feedback review. So you're going to be constantly having access to really high quality minds and a length, a very, very long length of experience in this business. So if that sounds valuable to you, if you feel that could really rub off on you in the right way, then I really strongly encourage you to join us on the first and snag one of those first 100 spots when this becomes available in just a few days. So that's what I got for today. If you guys have any further questions, something I still haven't covered, please go ahead and comment below. I'll be happy to make another video tomorrow if I need to. Otherwise, Wednesday morning, I will definitely post a video here on my YouTube channel explaining all the details about it, including the cost, including how much it will cost to join, how much it will cost if you want to just get the private feedback one time, all that kind of stuff. But the link to sign up for our subscription platform is going to give you the discount and my review. That will only be on the Sync Academy and Sync Edge members platforms and through an email that I'll send to all of you guys that are in those communities, okay? So you basically got a couple of days to join us if you want to. And of course, Wednesday, if you decide, hey, you know what, this is something I really want and I want to take advantage of this discount, I want to get in to be the first 100, you can of course join then, but you better go fast. All I can say is I don't know how quickly these 100 spots will go, but usually when I have limited access to some of my new stuff, they go within a few days. That's basically just been the track record of my business. A couple of days, all that stuff is usually gone. So definitely don't snooze on this and don't wait on it. So looking forward to starting and launching this thing with all of you guys, and stay tuned. Some really cool things are coming in just a few days here.